dear Lab Shul family. So many people I know and love, and so many people I haven't met yet, but I already love. My name is Shira Kline. I'm one of the co-founders and spiritual leaders, and it is a huge privilege to be here. It's been quite a year. When you're with us for Shabbat, we always take this moment to trace our fingertips back just through 1 week and kind of feel what that week has been in our fingertips. Can you even consider brushing your fingertips back through an entire year? It's been a year. And so many people that I spoke to in preparation for today, the first thing they said to me was, how hard is it to talk about being Jewish right now? And I was, how hard is it? You're going to talk to the whole community about this? How hard? Just this morning, I received a note from a colleague who wrote something like, we will not give more words to the trembling state of our world. The chaos is loud enough. So what should we talk about tonight? Me too, I'm asking these questions. There we go. I'm asking these questions for myself, for my child. So when this teaching came across my sights, I took a close look at it. One of my favorite teachers, Reb Nachman of Breslov. You know? Okay, I know, right? He's there we go. There's a soundtrack to Reb Nachman. That's true. Leading 18th century Hasidic voice, a storyteller, weaver, dreamer of mysteries and tales, maybe a little bit eccentric. Definitely on the board of trustees of Lab Shul's most creative ways. So he wrote, Ki tzarich kol adam lomar, kol haolam lo nivra Ele bishvili. He's talking about the idea that every single one of us tonight, when we look up at the stars, we say, the whole world, all of creation is made for me. And if this is the case, and here's where the teaching gets good, although that's pretty amazing. If this is the case, then I must at all times understand that one tikkun, one repair, no matter how small it is always for the benefit of the whole world. Like a reciprocal relationship, maybe even like an infinity symbol. And I love Rabbi Nachman, and I speak his wild woven language, but when I found this teaching, I was like, it does sound really good. It sounds lovely, and it even feels true. Like, I think I can get down with that. One tikkun, one repair, no matter how small it is in my little me, is always for the benefit of the whole world. But this year, me equals the whole world. Right now, it seems to me that in order for this to work, this notion of repair, it's not what we think it is. I mean, we usually define tikkun or repair as fixing something. Does that sound familiar? Fix it. Fix my iPhone. Fix my watch. Fix my broken shelf. Fix my shoes. Fix my bad attitude. Fix my tense correspondence with my cousins. Fix my shattered relationships. Fix it. But if my existence is consequential to the whole world and tikkun or repair is what's in between it, then tikkun can only mean one thing, and it isn't going to be to fix. I propose that in this year, we stop fixing and we start connecting. I think the definition of repair isn't what it used to be. I think the only definition we can go with is to connect. It's not about changing something. It's actually a direct experience, experiencing, connecting. And there's so much brokenness right now, it's hard to know where to begin. But somehow, all of us are here, and those of us online, and all those of us who are here with here in community tonight, we're raising up tikkun. I propose that repair is actually when you become that which you seek to repair, and it becomes you. I mean, you're going to come out new on the other side. This much I know. Obviously, I understand that one of the reasons that it's so hard is that, I mean, you're going to go through to the other side. You don't know what it's going to be like over there. So it's scary. Yes. Repair is officially an act of radical imagination. Repair to what? To something that's not here now. That's why we need teachers like Rabbi Nachman who believe in us, even though he's asking us to see into places that we cannot see and to make moves anyway. So, how are we going to do it? How do we actually connect across this disparate chasm that is so large I can barely sense what is going on out there? I mostly just want to shout, I cannot feel you out there. And all I am feeling is mostly just angry and just freaked out. So how do I even find you? Bring to your mind's eye right now, everyone. Bring to your mind's eye with me. Who is out there? Just beyond. Who is out there? We can fight and we can fix and we can fight. We can fix and we can fight, but not if we say that we want to repair. And tonight we're wrestling with repair. It's different. So how do we do it? I think we have to loosen. We have to loosen our rigid boundaries. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go, let go. You know, but to what, right? Let go to what end? If I let go, am I still me? Am I just free falling? What about my opinions? What about my values? What about my story? Do I have to compromise everything? It feels like a betrayal to let go, doesn't it? So I want to let go, but the whole time I'm shouting, wait, what about me? And honestly, at times, I'm just strangling myself with myself, and it's not a way to live. It reminds me of another great song, Toshi Reagon. You know Toshi? I mean, if you know Reb Nachman, you probably know Toshi Reagon. She is a force. She's a rock and roll singer in the lineage of the Freedom Singers. She has this great song that goes, I hate when it's my, oh, it's tragic. I hate when it's tragic. I love when it's my way. My way, my way, my way. And the whole club is like just shouting, my way, my way, my way, my way. And it's fun and it's funny to, to sing out in the club and like really be a part of the choir. And we love Toshi. So we're like, yes, of course we want it to be your way, Toshi. And I'm thinking there is something to this. My way. My way. To borrow a phrase from the Buddha, I am the energy that flows through the world. My way. These are the words of a warrior. My way, not just a state of being, rather my way to you. My way to connect with you, to connect your way, always, always. You don't have to know the way knows the way. You don't have to touch the way, feel your way. The way knows The way he knows, the way he knows the way. If we're just all about fixing, then we're still in a rigid set of right and wrong. Out beyond the ideas of right and wrongdoing, there is a field. It's called tikkun. I'll meet you there, to paraphrase Rumi. We must loosen our rigid boundaries to connect. And that first move might just be a turning toward instead of turning away. Like it might just be you show up to that place where you know that everyone has a different ideology than you, and instead of turning away, you turn towards. It might just be that. Someone who I might happen to love very much recently shared with me, I like being rigid. I like only listening to the things I like to listen to, and I like hating the other side and being sure that I'm right. But you know that's not the way forward. You know, the other day I was in my voice lesson, and my teacher told me to sing forward. And that's kind of a typical thing you hear in a voice lesson. You do all kinds of totally weird stuff in a voice lesson. And somehow, when she said, just sing forward, just sing everything forward, I was like, I couldn't do it. I really couldn't sing forward. It was too big. And when I told her it's too big, she said, you know what? Everybody's kind of saying that right now. It feels like it's just too much forward right in front of us. So what I tried, this is another weird singer thing, but you can try it too. I sang horizontally. And it worked. It was actually very easy. Like forward was just too much and too big, but horizontal was just a little turn. And in the case of today's extreme dissonance, an extreme distance, it might just be that simple. Instead of turning away, turn toward. Loosen your rigid bounds. Tikkun is touch, as in all that you touch, you change, and all that you change changes you. Thank you, Octavia Butler. That is tikkun, that is connection. And I will show up for what I believe in. I will shout out in protest. I will again and again. But that is not repair. I must actually melt my edges and meet you there until I am you and your story is my story. And this is not about compromise. This is about human, universal needs. This is about shared belonging. And there is a very bright kintsugi golden lining, as in that's where the light gets in kind of lining, you realize. Because turning toward connection, well, it has a very liberating result, a reminder that you're not alone, 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 you're not alone. I know that this way is hard, like very hard. And that there are a lot of corners to turn and a lot of turns to trust. So, my beautiful family here tonight and out there, before we go out into this world of naked vulnerability, of connection, let us call in some protections. Some special Rosh Hashanah specialty kind of protections. These are spiritual tools for the journeyers. That's us. They protect and empower courageous leaps of faith, cushion our steps into the unknown. For tonight is the birthday of the world. And the storybook opens to an ancient cosmology where the guiding voices of once upon a time before there was a before are the following. Dancing together, they are darkness, chaos, waters, and breath. So loosen right now. Loosen and call in some primordial protections, because I know we need them. And we're here for this. This is some scary stuff. But we have these kinds of magical protections with us. They are exactly why we came here tonight. So loosen, loosen. May you draw upon breath, knowing that all breath is one. May you dream into darkness, the womb of the universe where possibility is born. May you sing into chaos, humming its harmony. And may you be nourished by the waters connecting you to everything in every time. May these next 24 hours of Rosh Hashanah, of this moment in time, the new moon that connects us back to the very, very beginning, that is what possibility is. May these next 24 hours help us to melt our edges so that tikkun can begin.
Amen.
Shana Tova.
Ya